Oh, nipples. Oh, Merry Funkmas, everyone. Welcome to this very special edition, Christmas special on this beautiful 25th of December. We're bringing back something that people have been asking for, the Sam Jon Show Podcast. So sit back, relax for this special Christmas edition. Nipples. Hey, John, Christmas coming up. What do you want for Christmas?
Well, you know what? I did want to get a dog. I thought it'd be good, a nice morning family surprise. Get a dog jumping out of a box or something like that. Yeah. But you know what? I can't do it, Sam. I can't do it.
They suck.
Well, we're living in the 21st century, Sam, and I am not picking up hot, steaming dog poo and carrying it around the park. I'm just not doing it.
Especially if you keep it in the box, pre-packaged.
It's a bloody outrage. I mean, I know you've got to keep things clean, you've got to look out for your fellow neighbour and all the rest of it, but I'm not picking up dog shit. I'm not doing it.
You're trying to minimise your life, John. Your minimalisation. You don't want extra plops going around.
Every time I see people walking their dogs with that little baggie and they're just watching, they're waiting for them to finish, and they go on and they're like picking it up and putting it in the bag, and I'm just like, you sorry excuse for a human being. Look at yourself.
Very judgmental, John.
Well, I'm not here for a haircut, Sam.
That's it. No,
my hair already looks amazing.
It already does look good. Holy smokes. The thing about, people often go about cats, they poo in a box, you got to clean the box. At least they poo in one spot. With dogs, they're going all around the place.
That's true. And you know what? I would happily clean up my backyard. I can use a scooper. I can put it straight in the bin, Sam.
Yeah.
But I'm not walking around town picking up after my dog and carrying a little baggie. And it's fresh too. At least when you pick it up from out the back, it's kind of, you can wait till it dries up a little bit.
Get a bit of that whiteness on, like chocolate gets. Yeah, delicious.
And you know what melted chocolate is like? This is like, it would be still warm, Sam. It would be still warm. I can't deal with that, man. That is why I cannot have a dog. I would love to get one.
You could just go straight from the source if you're that prepared.
Yeah, I mean, just
save the environment. Don't dirty the ground.
Like that thing those horse carriages have. They put the little bag on the back of the horse's ass.
Did they?
Yeah, that's what they do. So because they're going around the city, around Melbourne, and they put this little bag. So as it pops out, it just drops into a bag.
That's an invention. That must be someone's dream invention. Podcast invention. Let's bring it to the dog world. Let's bring it to the canines.
Let's do it, man.
Oh, it's so good to be back, John. We're doing a Christmas special, Sam and John. It's been a while. How long has it been, John?
I think the last one was in July. We actually received some emails.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we got Zach.
Hey, Zach.
Zach has been sending a couple of hot tips our way, and the hot tip is bring the bloody podcast back.
It's now a lukewarm tip. It's now a cold tip.
Yeah. Oh. So he said, please email me back on this because I used to listen to them every week and I really miss them.
Well, just look out. 2018, there may be some spicy things happening.
There may be some spicy things, but Christmas special, Sam. We thought we'd bring it back. Like we've been missing it. We're back with a vengeance.
The part that I like about it being like, it's never good to be delayed on something, but my favorite part of it is that it is a Sam and John 6-month delay. Yeah.
Wow. People used to complain about a week, Sam.
Oh no, we're doing the full 6 months. So
crazy times.
Let's get straight into it. It is crazy times. John, I was going to look up the episode, but it was so long ago, the archives, they've rusted, they've gotten dusty. But I'm sure I've mentioned it
creaking
1,000 times. Bitcoin, John.
Again with the bloody Bitcoin, Sam. You told me years ago, when we did this podcast years and years ago, you were like, get on this Bitcoin. It's this new magical money that, some computer gamer made up.
Yeah.
And I was like, you are an absolute idiot. You're throwing money down this bloody pit of stupid rubbish. You're getting taken for a ride.
Oh, how the times are a-changing.
Now you are Bitcoin rich.
300 was the cheapest I got it at. 300, and the current price, 24 large Australian.
24, and what is large, Sam?
$24,000. Delicious. Yum, 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 all the way to the bank.
That's some crazy business, Sam. I jumped on the bandwagon.
Oh, you just did
I now have 4 bit cents.
Bit cents.
That's all I can bloody afford now. And you bastard, I would have had...
You're talking cents. They got the figures on it. Apparently, there's only 3% of Bitcoin wallets that have one or more Bitcoin in it. Yours truly being one of them. Which means I feel very elite. I'm not in the 1%. I'm in the 3%.
Yeah, you're not in the top 1%.
No, I need to get a shirt, the top 3%.
You will be soon once it gets to 500 grand. But anyway, you've done us in, mate. You've done us in.
Crypto's exploding. And I thought, well, gee, making 20 times my money plus is pretty good. But I want to make more, John.
Not good enough.
It's not good enough. I want
money
now.
To rest on your laurels, Sam.
I want some passive income.
You're a greedy bastard.
So I thought, how do I get more money?
And I had a look. There's a thing, John, called Bitcoin mining. We've talked about it a bit off the podcast.
That's where people play computer games and get rich somehow.
Yeah, they play CSGO or whatever and Call of Duty, and they make the dollars, right? Well, the way you can do it, you can make your own machine, and then you're grinding with your own machine, but then you got to pay for parts, electricity, all this headache.
Got to use your brain.
You got to install things. I don't know which to install. But what you can do is you can go in a pool where other people have set up their own little Bitcoin mining machines, mining nothing, really, but it's just printing money.
Yeah, okay.
So the problem I had with it is that some of the ones I looked up, it had crazy figures. You're earning 1% each day.
What does that mean to someone who doesn't know things?
Well, basically, if you put in $100, it gives you $1 back every day in Bitcoin.
Okay, this is starting to sound like an infomercial.
And then you can put that dollar back in, and then you're earning 1% on that, and it's crazy, you know. You think an investment would be like, oh, maybe 10% a year is good. This is like 300% a year.
Okay.
And then it compounds. It's crazy. So I went for it. I said, stuff it. Let's go for it.
Too good to be true, though.
I found some leftover change in one of my Bitcoin wallets. Went up 10 times. So, now it's worth 300. Anyway, put it in. I've got 3.8 terahashes of Bitcoin mining, John. Earning $6 a day. The only thing is, ever since signing up, the only notifications I've been getting from this place is... Look, guys,
you dickhead.
Everyone's trying to withdraw money. Just wait. We're going to let you withdraw money soon. Just chill out. I swear, it was going to be on the 18th. And then they said, on the 20th, we're going to activate it. Or on this day, we're going to activate it.
So...
It could be a little scammy. Was it Ponzi?
How could a guaranteed 300% be scammy?
Was it pyramid? I still think it's going to be good. I mean, 3.8 terahashes.
So did you get any reviews off any real people that this was a thing that could actually provide you with some income? Sam?
Mixed reviews. 5 to 1 stuff. 5 to 1s, 5 to 1s, 3. An odd was a 3.
So no one's saying it's all right. Someone's saying it's the best thing that ever happened to me. Get on board, guys. Another guy's saying they stole all my money. Greedy, stealing bastards.
Get into it, guys. Start mining Bitcoin. I was right with the Bitcoin. Now start mining. It may be a scam.
Well, you are my guinea pig, Sam, with all these sort of things. I just waited a little too long to jump on the Bitcoin bandwagon. But we shall wait and see if you're going to squander all of your riches on this pyramid scheme rubbish.
I like it. It only has to be a pyramid scheme for a certain amount of time. You just got to get in soon, John. It's the way it works. Even if it collapses, as long as you get in for about 4 months, you get your money back.
Yes, you are starting to sound like that Wolf of Wall Street penny stocks kind of dude. But that's okay. Jump on board, guys. Jump on board. Sam's. I'm sure he'll have the link in the description because he needs more people to jump on board.
You can actually have a referral link, but I'm not going to do that because even if it is dodge,
here it goes.
I don't want to be making money off.
I can't believe you're using this podcast as a platform to get your multi-level marketing off the ground, Sam.
Get in. What's it? Sam Jon Pyramid Scheme.
Anyway, I'm going to move on, Sam, because I'm already bitter about the whole Bitcoin thing.
You don't want to think about it anymore.
But I'll tell you what, Sam. This is something it's not topical. This has been going on for years, Sam. It's look, I'm going to get a bit fuddy-duddy here. It's like music today. Music today, Sam.
These kids. I was in the car riding here. I hadn't driven my car for a while. Because I was too busy investing in Bitcoin, couldn't afford things like registration. I got to invest in these Ponzi schemes, and I was like, "All right, I haven't. What's the latest pop tune? Surely I haven't driven in a month or two. They got the newest pops. It's the same old crap."
Nah, but see, this is the thing. There probably were new tunes, but they just sound the bloody same. And the thing is, today, Sam, the female singers as well, especially
sexist.
They're too sexy, Sam. This is the problem. This is the problem. I mean, you've got these people that can really sing. I mean, you've had these people over the years who...
Susan Boyle.
Who are?
Susan Boyle. She was the original talent show one who was really ugly, but then she had a really good voice.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, then she could really sing, right? And then there's all these people that came along that were they were hot looking, but they couldn't sing, so then they auto-tune the shit out of it, and then so that they can just put their grinding bodies on TVs and with some sort of in-tune music, and that sold heaps. Then all of a sudden that becomes like a style. So then you've got all these people that can really sing. So you got like Lady Gaga. She can really sing. You hear her singing with like Tony Bennett or something like that. I mean, she's got some pipes on her. She can really sing. But all you ever hear on the radio is this innocuous, dung 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 beat with some auto-tune rubbish over the top.
Such a dad. The dung dung dung.
The doof doof. Yeah. But and it's this Ariana Grande. Do you know who this is?
Cappuccino Grande. Yeah.
Sounds like something from Starbucks. But I tell you what, she can really sing. I saw her on the first time I ever saw her was like on some Jimmy Kimmel or some shit like that. They all look the same.
So now we've been sexist, and now you're having a go at all the white male TV show
All
hosts.
white males look the same. Yep. Yep.
Send your hate mail to John.
Please do. But anyway, so she was singing, like, impersonating all these people, but she had some real pipes on her, man, and she could really bring it home. And so I said, I wonder she sounded really good. I thought she had some good singing voice. Let me check out some of her music. And oh my God, it is just like X-rated porn.
Yep. I even covered this, I think, in a video. It's where Miley Cyrus is the extreme example, where she went from, like, Taylor Swift went from country to pop, Miley Cyrus, country to slut.
That's what she did.
She went naked and everything on it. She went fully wholesome, Hannah Montana to Wrecking Ball.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what... And people are saying that it's corrupting the kids and everything and all this sort of thing, but... This is the thing that I think is, I mean, she got older, she wanted to be a slut, good on her, whatever. And if
Sells albums.
If that sells albums, all the well. But the problem is that they are putting this on all the popular stations, right? Here I am saying such oh, jeez, because of the days. But I tell you what, they're putting on the popular stations with this, lollipop beat that only kids could enjoy anyway.
Yeah.
And so I've got a son at school, and you hear these songs that people are singing, they sing these songs at school, Sam. And because they just sound like, oh yeah, we're having a good time. But there's this Ariana Grande one I heard the other day, and it's something, you got me walking side to side.
Yeah, I heard that on the way here.
Yeah, and it's like, oh yeah, that sounds, oh yeah, she's walking side to side.
Yeah.
I had actually looked into it to see what that means. It means she was at someone's house getting f***ed all day and can't walk straight.
Oh wow, the deeper meaning.
That's how deep it goes. They went too deep.
Too deep, and now she's walking side to side.
And that's what it means. And there's these little kids singing this song.
The Simpsons, they have a lot of sort of more adult jokes that you only get when you grow up.
Yeah, so is this the same thing? Is that what you're saying?
Is the same thing, I'm walking to side, I'm a crab. And then when they get older, they have crabs.
Well, and that's the danger. But anyway, I thought I'd show you this, Sam, and I don't even know whether I should show you this because I don't know. I might... We might get in a lot of trouble.
We might have to turn the cameras off.
I feel like I'm gonna have to get on a VPN, and this is how disturbing this is. Anyway,
your wife walks in. What are you looking at?
I'm going to show you this.
This is what you look at.
This is the danger when we get these role models singing songs about getting railed too hard. So anyway, here we go. So this is a cover of this song. Sounds pretty much exactly the same.
Okay. Oh, it's not Grande.
It's not Grande.
This is 13-year-old.
Yeah, 13-year-old doing this. And if you've seen the actual video clip, you got her and all her friends and all this sort of thing, and they're getting close-ups of the ass and all this sort of stuff. It's like this is what they're impersonating.
Yeah, this is pretty bad. Is she imitating the video clip? Are they doing the bike? Wow.
And look, being all like sultry and trying to be sexy and stuff. She's 13. This is pedophilia bloody propaganda.
And this is what's
why I didn't want to show it, Sam.
This is what's ruining YouTube, John. Apparently all these pedophiles are getting in the comments, and then I get demonetized because all the pedos in the comments, because I'm too sexy.
This is what I mean. I mean, she can really sing. All the comments in this is like, oh, gee, you got such a great voice. It's such a good video. And on that level, it is. But here she is, a 13-year-old, singing, here we go.
It's a bit of a Macarena thing she had going on there.
And you know what that means? That it just makes me sick, Sam. I can't deal with like
kids
a kid
nowadays
singing like this thing. It's ridiculous. I'm getting a bit serious now. This is ridiculous.
Children are becoming corrupted. It's like there's a singer who was on Dr. Phil. He was on there for being a little outrageous. She's called Cash Me Outside Girl.
I've heard that one. Yeah, Cash Me Outside again.
She's got a whole music career going on, and she's like
really?
14 or something.
Yeah,
and she's like spread on the car, like It's like if Dr. Phil couldn't cure it, we got no hope.
We got no hope.
We're
pushing shit uphill. But the thing is as well, it's like that was a really good video clip, like professionally production done. So there's there's adults there, I can always guarantee, adults there who are filming this.
Thinking it's all
and there's a lot of money being poured into this because like that wouldn't have been easy to film. We're in the video business, Sam. That was a kind of high production kind of thing they were doing there.
Yeah.
So the thing is, I think a lot of these kids, and there's YouTube is full of this, right? It's all over with all these people impersonating this song. Oh, look, I'm modeling the new Ariana Grande song.
The
I can't walk properly. Ha ha ha.
The algorithms love it if you're covering what's popular.
Yeah.
So it's promoting it.
But I swear they don't have any clue, and the people watching it don't have any clue. They just, that's very good. But there's some sinister undertones. Overtones. There's just some serious tones there.
There's the tones, undertones. We need to set the example, John. We need to have buttoned up suits, and we need to sing a little tune, being Christmas. Hey kids.
This is more like it.
Don't be riding your bikes half naked.
Don't do it.
Be a little button up. Cover your tits. Cover your nips.
Oh, yeah.
Sam Jon, smooth carooning. Ha! What do you say to that?
I think that's pretty good, Sam. I did have the lyrics up here because you were talking about bikes there. And I think there's some lyrics in there because Nicki Minaj features in this one as
What
well.
is with Nicki Minaj? I do not understand. She looks like, you shouldn't make fun of how people look. I mean, I know I get a lot of comments about myself, but come on, Nicki Minaj. What's going on? Anyway.
No, please do tell.
Disproportioned. I've got a big fat head. I'm going to be talking about that in a sec. But Nicki Minaj, her proportions on her butt, has she had the implants? Or has she just, is that just natural? Should we celebrate that she looks like that or not?
Let's just
makeup.
enjoy it. I mean, she's a good example of someone. She's a bit older. She's been a badass. She's a rapper, whatever. It's like she can be like overly sexy and over this, and she can't sing properly, so who gives a
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I mean, I'm all down for people doing sexy songs and stuff, but if I hate this innocuous pop beat, it's like, just sing me something good and soulful and sexy, you know what I mean? And just push it over the top.
Deep,
Deep.
Should they have an after hours music? That's when they put on the sexy stuff, like they do on TV.
Just like they do on TV. I don't know. I mean, because Nicki Minaj in this song, what is it? The new style with the fresh type of flow, wrist icicle, ride dick bicycle. So they're not hiding it anywhere, Sam.
Yeah, but she probably sings pretty quick. So she like,
no
they're
one
on flow and a dick bicycle and up the butt, and then that goes up there.
Yeah, stick it up there. So, I mean, here we go. And look, all power to them. I'm eagerly awaiting her next signal. Her next single.
Yeah.
I Want Your Dick Inside Me. I think that's going to be a good one.
Yeah, that's going to top the charts.
One more thing before we move on, because I know I'm hogging the segment, but I just want to finish off here. I think the same thing happened to Nelly Furtado back in the day. I remember she started singing, I'm like a bird.
Nelly Frittata. Cappuccino Frittata.
That's right. And then she comes out with the, she's promiscuous and this and that. And then, anyway, she wanted to get out of it, and she just sort of thought, oh, no, I want to do some good shit again. And then no one listened. And I was writing the notes for this section here on Apple Notes, and this is all part of the problem. Autocorrect, Sam. I try to type in Nelly Furtado.
Yeah.
It autocorrects to Nelly Furtado.
Nelly Furtado.
I shit you not.
She's that irrelevant. Apple has said, no, you don't mean her. You couldn't possibly be talking about her.
But of all things, a fur taco.
You're talking about a fur taco. Well, I've had the problem. Is that another little innuendo? Maybe
God.
Kids are
it
all
is. It was, Sam. That was the joke.
Okay, yeah. See, that's how behind I am. All the kids are texting themselves, oh, look at that fur taco. Oh, pretty. So I'll move on.
Moving right along. Anyway, we've just got kicked off YouTube.
Yeah. This is going on
iTunes.
on the Sam Time channel. That's fine. We're going to go to break in a sec and go to the dream invention. But related to that, I just wanted to talk about an interesting topic. Before we went on break, I was building up some topics that I thought we have to talk about this. And one that I had underlined, of course, is my big fat head. John.
The elephant in the room.
Have you ever gone to Google and you've typed something in and it's such a weird thing that it thinks you're talking about something else, like fur tacos? With Nelly Furtado there. Or if you find a piece.
Or if you go into Google or if type in, lemonparty.com. I don't recommend you do that, people.
I don't want to know.
I'll leave it alone.
Good Lord. But anyway, I typed into it, why do I have a big fat head? And everything came up with body dysmorphia.
What head were they doing? Maybe you're a little bit aroused.
Yeah, there you go. It was all...
Oh, sorry.
It was all body... Dirty John. It was all about a serious condition, John, body dysmorphia. People who are like, why am I ugly in their heads? Because it thought, why am I fat in my head?
Oh, but why do I am a big and fat in my head?
In my head. So they thought, oh, no, you have some sort of weird perception of reality. No. Why do I literally have a disproportionately big fat head? I couldn't find the answer. Well,
How did you get to the bottom of it?
I did a little more digging, John. I went down the rabbit hole. Turns out that 60% of your brain is fat, made up of fat. Hence,
really,
why do I have a big fat head? It's just all the brain.
All the brain.
It's just all the brain I got in there.
Fit all your brains in there.
So we're going to come back with a dream invention, and my big fat brain has come up with something amazing. Look forward to it. Not bad. It's better than some of your previous whistles.
Yeah, it
You're
wasn't
moving
bad. For podcast only listeners, I took a little sip of my nice Italian water that I topped up on there.
Wet the whistle.
Wet the whistle.
Wet the whistle.
But I didn't wet it enough.
No, you got to lubricate it. And we were just talking a little bit in that break. Just again about my big fat head. The thing about it is that I've seen really, really big people who have skinny heads, which is great.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm not the fittest person. I'm not super fat, but I think my fat head is keeping up with the body. Where I want the disproportionately skinny head. Skinny head's disease. Anyway, it's a very complex issue.
I'm just sizing up your head here.
Getting the angles. Can you get it all in one shot?
Yeah, well, maybe it was tough before when we were setting up all the camera bizzo. But
let's get into dream inventions.
Sam's dream inventions, he is dreaming up the world. Dreaming of fantastic things to be used by the boys and the girls. What a fantastic genius, he's so smart when he sleeps. Such an admirable, good-looking guy, and he comes up with the most inventive dreams. Sam's Dream Invention.
You know, I was just thinking, I've talked about it on the podcast before, how I kind of go through pillows. I buy really cheap pillows because they're good for a month.
Because they just break down so
That's
quickly.
the thing. It might just be, I'm just wearing them out with my big fat head.
What was that, your pillow subscription service you called it? Because you bought a new pillow every month.
New pillow every month. $10 box, goes to your house, there's a new pillows.
See, other people just don't understand your troubles.
They don't go through pillows like that.
The trouble I've seen, nobody knows.
So each week, I have a dream, not quite as inspirational as...
We've had 5 months worth of dreams now, Sam, to choose from.
Martin Luther King's, and yet this is the best I've got. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I actually got it just 2 nights. My brain thought, listen up, we're coming up on a Sam and John show. We're going to have a little dream invention prepared.
Is it Christmassy for the Christmas?
It is.
Christmas
it
theme?
does have a Christmas element to it, and I was actually surprised that my brain thought of it because I wouldn't have thought of it, but my brain did somehow in my sleep. Unless there was some sort of outside force, just subliminally saying.
That's very metaphysical of you, Sam. That's very Are you the observer? Are you your brain? Are you yourself? Or are you a being from another dimension having the experience of Sam time?
You think I'm just sleeping, you think I'm... That's actually what's happening. While that's happening. A little bit each time.
Oh, God.
So here it is, John. In the dream.
Lay it on me.
Boom, boom. I'll just go out with the
Hang on, let me prepare myself. All right, go for it.
Voicemail.
Yep.
Been
invented. Yep. Yeah, see, you wanted to say better to me already.
You're always expecting with the voicemail, you're going to get little messages that people have left, right?
Nobody leaves messages anymore.
What happens if you go to your voicemail and instead of getting a pre-recorded message, you go through unexpectedly to a live call competition hotline involuntarily?
What?
In my dream, I was calling up the voicemail. Now, I don't know, some people have the advanced iPhones where it just saves them as like an MP3 or something on their phone. I haven't had that with my phone company. I've switched back to the BlackBerry Classic, John. We don't have your visual voicemail or whatever on the BlackBerry Classic.
Yes.
It's a classic, so I have to do the old school. And instead of getting the message I was going to get, it's like, oh, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the Express voicemail hotline. Oh, this is exciting. Like, is this live? It's live. You're going live to me. And the competition was, they said, Sam, get your 7 favorite deodorants and put them in order from best to smelliest. Which was very weird.
So this actually happened. I'm not following.
No, this is in the dream.
Oh, this is in the dream. Okay. Cool.
First,
so
yeah,
that's okay.
It's an odd competition.
And so can you win anything though?
That was the thing. He just said to do it, and he was getting annoyed that I was trying to ask for clarification. It's like, what? I need 7 deodorants, and I'm putting them in order.
I'm just trying to talk to my friend.
Why am I doing this? I'm trying to get to my... Look, man, just do it. And then I was like, okay.
You're live. Like, you're live literally like right now.
And that was it. No speaking of any prizes.
I wouldn't even know 7 deodorants.
The guy I was... Exactly. So that's why I was like, you really? I was like looking through maybe an old box of something, I had something in there. So I don't know why I had to do it. It was more like a task through the phone.
Did you enjoy it?
I can't say I did.
So why would you want to inflict that on other people?
Because I think we could improve on the idea. We could have little prizes, They're always trying to monetize things. You had the freaking basketball on the TV the other day, and the whole basketball court was just a big billboard. They were playing on a literal billboard. So we need to find these new avenues for advertisers. They're always looking for new things to advertise on.
We do not need new avenues for advertising. Has infiltrated every area of human life.
Or what about we talked
Leaving
about
a message for someone could be a sanctuary away from advertising, and you want to change that.
a referral link. So I talked about my pyramid scheme. Maybe I could
Referral links.
just give you a little referral link, a little add-on bonus. We're helping each other out. I'll just mention my referral link at the end of a message. Thanks, John. By the way, look on samscheme.com/invest.
Sam, I feel like you're scamming me every time you come up with one of these, and I've had enough of it.
I should have.
You can stick it up your ass. I'm giving you nothing.
All right. I should have brought this up before the show. I should have left you a voicemail. I should have sold it to you then. Then you'd be into it. Hello.
Well, look, you're talking about scams, Sam. I wasn't going to bring this up now.
It's no decoy toilet. Okay, fine.
I wasn't going to bring this up now, but I'll try to be quick. We're talking about scams. My son came home the other day, started talking to me about Enyo. Do you know what Enyo is?
She was a singer.
No, yeah.
Enya.
Enya. Nobody likes Enya. Oh, yeah. Anyway.
You get auto-corrected to Enyo now.
Yeah, that's right. So they're these gloves that you wear and you clean your house with them. You know those things?
Enyo, a cleaning we will go.
There you go. See, there's got stuck in your head, didn't it? So now they're not content with just having those catchy jingles on the radio and all of that sort of thing. Someone came to his school, an Enyo representative, to talk to them about the environment. I shit you not. Came to talk to them about the environment and how chemicals are bad and everything. But guess what? If we use Enyo, then we don't use any chemicals and we save the whales and the dolphins and blah, blah, blah. And she's done this whole and I said, did you have like a whole class on this? He's like, oh yeah, it was like a whole session. So she's there up there giving, talking to these kids about the benefits of Enyo. And then giving cards. He's like, oh, I've got a card for you to bring home.
Give this to your mum and dad. Here's the thing. They got the separation from
oh my God,
religion and state and all that. Do they need that for advertising?
Yes.
School and ads.
Well, you would think that the one place that your child would be free from advertising, they've already got, the bubble gum and the Kmart and the toys on the bloody, on the TV and everything and on the newspaper and on the billboards and at the shops and they got Shrek on bloody bubble gum and all this kind of crap. You'd think you could send them to school and they'll be free from all that sort of stuff. He sat through an infomercial and he actually said to me when we were talking to him about it, he's like, they were advertising to us, weren't they?
Oh, he switched on.
He's switched on. He's all over it now.
That would have been your proudest moment. Did you shed a tear? You're like, that's my boy.
I did. And the next morning, I was doing something like I was using a plastic bag and someone was like, oh, you shouldn't do that because, it's not good for the environment. And I'm like, no, I'm reusing the plastic bag. That's good for the environment. And his little friend who was over popped up and said, Enyo's good for the environment? No!
You're lemming. The neighbours' kids are lemmings.
Anyway, they left an Enyo in the classroom and the teacher ended up flogging it and taking it home. So
now we know how they got in. The teacher wanted a free Enyo. But
there you go.
I just want to say I actually went to a Yakult excursion at school. We went to the Yakult factory.
Okay.
And they showed us. It was really interesting to see how it's made, but we did go through a little infomercial because Yakult, of course, includes Lactobacillus casei shirota strain, which is a proprietary little thing.
It's stayed in there. It stayed in there. Nothing stays in there anymore.
Buy Yakult and Enyo.
Oh,
that's
God.
all I have to say. Well,
anyway, Sam.
That's a dilemma.
That is a dilemma. It's a moral dilemma.
Should we do the moral dilemma?
I think we should. I think you should take the center stage, Sam.
My moral dilemma.
Yeah. Well, I just hug the microphone for a little bit. So you go for it, mate.
Here's my little moral dilemma. We'll end with this one. It's a very important issue. It's as important as advertising to young kids who don't know any better and indoctrinating them into the commercialization network of the globe. My garage. Ever since this little thunderstorm, it's been messing around. It's got a little gremlin in the works. If you ever watch
Ghost in the Machine,
you watch Star Trek. There's a little lightning hits their mainframe system. It's a new life form. Well, it's infected my garage of all places, so that now whenever it works normally, except when I close it, it keeps beeping as if there's an obstacle in the way.
But there isn't.
And I keep telling it the obstacle's the ground. You've made it. You've achieved. So it keeps beeping when it's closed. But here's the moral dilemma: if I drive out, close the garage, and leave, I'm fine. But my garage is beeping the whole time, annoying the neighbours. But my neighbours annoy me with their 1 a.m. dogs, their doof musics. So here's the moral dilemma. Do I just go away and leave it to beep as a bit of a ha-ha to the neighbours, a bit of a repercussions, a bit of remittance.
Bit of a dark revenge that only you could dream up.
Yeah. Or do I do the neighbourly thing? Because if my neighbour's garage was beeping incessantly throughout the day, it would drive me absolutely insane. Do I then somehow go through the house, close the door, run through the house while the car's running, and then get back in the car and all sorts?
So how do you fix this, Sam? You just went through a bit of it then. Like, how do you actually? What's the process?
The process
of unstuffing it up.
Drive out of the garage.
Yeah.
Run into the garage. Turn it off. Click the garage while I'm in there. Wait for the door to come down. Flick it on and off to stop it from beeping. Go through the garage, then back through the house, out the door, into my car again, and drive off.
You're making it sound a lot bigger than what it is. Like, it's just like from here to there, right?
But the thing is, I can't just hit the garage and then go from the garage to my car. I got to go through the house again because the garage door has to be closed.
Yeah.
Because I have to flick it on and off.
But it's like the same distance. I think, Sam, I mean, honestly, your garage door's broken. You got to deal with it, man. Because, like, would it just beep forever?
For eternity.
You can't do that, man.
Nah, okay.
Because you got other neighbours who aren't being pains in the ass.
That is true. There are some good neighbours. So here's the thing I do. I leave the car running, which it could be stolen while I'm doing this mathematical test.
Well, yes,
it's an endurance test. It's like
you could turn your car off and then lock it and then all
that. Wasting petrol. We talked about the environment. I don't have those Enyo gloves. I've got to look after the environment. I've got to keep that engine running.
Those Enyo gloves would be good if it was like a really hot day for the steering wheel as well. There's another use they probably haven't thought of. They should tell the kids that next time.
I don't clean my car while I'm there, so it's like it's just a little passive
Enyo
in the car. I like it. And meanwhile, my car's running. The handbrake could falter and it could run over a kid or run into someone else's
on your
living
car.
room.
Yeah, probably could.
On my car, it could. But, because I'm so selfless, I do that anyway, just so I can run through the house and turn off that garage because I'm such a good neighbour.
Well, I think you've done well, Sam. I mean, back in the day, before all these gizmos, you would have had to get up to close the garage door anyway. Maybe you just need to go back in time and go back to the old, just don't even have the automatic closer.
Disconnect the auto.
There
just
you go.
Full manual. That's the solution. We solved it.
Do we have time, Sam? Where are we at?
Oh, we're at 30 minutes. Maybe this extra little bit will go on the podcast, maybe.
All right, just on the podcast, or should I save it till next time?
Save it till next time, stuff. It's getting too complicated. Save it for the next 6 months when we do the next show.
No. Come on, people. Get on board. Send us your hot tip at Sam and John. No, it's not Sam and John.
We haven't got that link yet. Funkytime.tv.
Funkytime.tv.
On the podcast tab, scroll down. Then look,
it's not difficult at all.
It's almost hard as going through the garage system. It's harder than that. Funkytime.tv.
Crazy.
Click podcast. Sam and John, you're there.
Anyway, let us know. Do you want us to keep doing this next year? Because we're pretty keen.
2018.
We're pretty keen.
Keen in 2018.
There may even be a live stream,
a live element
involved.
There could be. We're going full live. Sam Time's going live. Sam and John's going live. It's the future. Wave of the future.
This has been fun, Sam. Merry frickin' Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Funkmas, everyone. Have a good, happy little holidays.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll see you in the new year. Thanks for hanging out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Sam and John back in 2018.
Felt good, Sam.
That felt good. We always end on that pessimism of you singing there, saying, you're going the wrong way. What have you done? Why have you even listened to this?
But it's rocking, Sam. It's like, yeah, we fucking nailed that, man.
It's like,
fucking, yeah.
We're like, have a happy Funkmas. You're going the wrong way in your life. End it.
Subscribe today.
Funk it down.
Here you go.
Oh, hi everyone. Today we're gonna have the Funkmas edition on this show. Poop in my butt. Nipples, nipples, nipples. Where's Rudolph's nipples? He has 6 of them. I've counted.